Cross your legs. I have a bit of a... Okay. And actually, one of the mudras that we're also going to be using this morning, because I've been talking about the symbol of the eagle, is this one right here, which is like a bird, and it's called the Freedom Mudra, Garuda Mudra. And we'll be using it like this. So actually, let's just start with the eagle right at our hearts, and breathing in and breathing out to all that it represents for us. And feel like to, really sense your sits bones underneath you, the weight of your bones. And tune in to your alert right now, but you're also letting your body just soften. Hearing your breath coming in and hearing your breath coming out. And last Monday we were working on just creating that a little light in our hearts. And kindling our fire, our internal fire, and revving up the wind of us, the electricity, which is really your aliveness, which is really your breath, your prana, your life force. What a privilege to be doing that all together this morning. Such a privilege. And let's do 3 sweep ups, and we'll always come back to our little bird mudra. Okay, inhale, reach your arms up, look up. And then exhale, turn your arms, and then come back to cross with your thumbs. 2 more like this. Inhale, reach on up. And then cross back at your heart. Last one, big up. And then down. And welcome yourself in. Invite the eagle soaring down on your changing life. Invite change. You bring your palms at your chest, joining, unifying, integrating. Okay, I'm surrounded by love. I'm open to love. I'm worthy of love. And let's go into a tabletop position, and we'll review some of the moves that we did on Monday, okay? So this one, extend the right leg out, and I'm really tight today. And then think of the edge of the right foot, and let's just begin with simple cat-cow stretch with that leg extended. So up and down, kind of like to there, up. And down. So press down with your hands, stick the butt out. Do it, just stick it out, just stick it out. It's kind of nice when you do yoga at home, like nobody's behind you, like checking out your butt. Okay, and then back to tabletop. Extend the left leg out. So use the width of your mat, but if you're off your mat, that's fine as well. So round, up, and around, and up. And the prescription, with all my teachers that I've worked with, to really tap into the heart space and kind of get it, all the stickiness and the stuff that is stuck there, to unstuck it, is lots of things with the side of the body and the hands most especially. So that's why there's lots of like wave of the hands. Sometimes we do almost like swimmer's pose, pretend we're like doing a front crawl. So extend the right leg, and this time we'll do hips to heel. Inhale, round. Exhale, drop belly, hips to heel. So you need to really engage your inner thigh. So inhale, round. Exhale, hips to heel. 2 more, round. Exhale, hips to heel. 1 more, round. Exhale, hips to heel. Okay, round. Exhale, come back to neutral spine. Hands to the hips, prop up. Slide the right hand down. Look up. Give yourself a little massage on the side. Kind of activating here that side, the intercostal muscle. Holding your rib cage. Holding everything in place. So much stuff in there. Woo. And then reach the left arm out. So you're not caved in. You're nice and activated. Okay, if your neck's bothering you, just look down. And really slowly inhale, come back to center, and we'll go on to the other side. And we'll go into a side plank. So reach. Accessing the other side now. One more in. So ignite your fingertips, ignite your toes. Make this yoga shape feel whole. And then right hand down, walk back. Right knee in. And extend the left leg out. So we'll go ahead, hips to heel. And 4 round. And sit. Soften the face, relax the eyes. And sit. 2 more round. And sit. Last one. And sit. Prop up, come back to neutral spine, hands to the hips, and the left hand, like, slide it down, and we'll go ahead and do a massage on the other side. And almost that, that touch. Humans, we thrive on touch. And then reach the right arm up. So keep that kind of triangle lifted. Inhale, reach your arms high, and let's go on side plank on the other side. And then the rib cage is not this, so you're popping everything up. Like the left lung out, pulling the belly button in. One more inhale, fill up. And then exhale, left hand down, and then come back to center. Okay? Left knee in, so you'll probably stay where you are. I'm just gonna come and go using the other side of my mat for Anahata Asana. Forehead down, hips on top of the knees. And then the choice here is to go on your fingertips. Your wrists are elevated, or just keep your palms face down and literally like melt your heart down and find a puff of air behind the heart space. Take a moment to hear the passing of your breath. Perhaps for you, if the colors are really working, to activate the colors within the breath. And this week we've been working with the color green. Okay, good. And then prop back up to tabletop. Curl toes, hips up. Downward facing dog. Walk it out, left heel down, right heel down. And since we've been working with some cross movements, take the right leg and then just cross your feet together and see how your body's responding to that. And if it feels awkward, it's good. It's supposed to feel awkward. A lot of stuff in doing yoga is awkward. It's actually, sometimes it takes many tries to make it feel like half good. And a lot of our practice is just to welcome the discomfort and to be okay with it being awkward, it being novel, it being new. Okay, and we'll cross the other leg. I used to do entire practices, not sure if some of you remember, with crossing your legs, crossing your arms, activating both the solar and lunar aspects, right? The night and day of us. What's expressed, what's unexpressed. Okay, and then uncross that. Take a deep breath in. And a sigh. Okay, look forward, walk forward, please. Feet hip width. And then bend your knees a lot. Grab your elbow bones. And we'll go ahead, hands to the hips. Inhale halfway. Tuck the chin in. And exhale the rest of the way up. Okay, we've been working with the eagle mudra this morning, so that's the eagle shape. And we'll go a different flow this morning, and we'll go back to our camel work a bit later on during our time. So this one is a wide squat. Your palms are at your chest. Nice kind of bouncy knees. You can use the width of your mat again. And we'll go 4 flows like this. Slow and steady to begin if you've never done this with me. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up, palms touch. And exhale, dive all the way down. So deep, deep squat. Fingertips touch the mat here or the floor. Inhale back through that same line all the way up. And then circle back. And then you're back to your eagle at your heart. Okay, 3 more like this. So inhale, reach, sweep. And exhale, come down. Back up, inhale. And circle back. With the breath, sink it up. And down. And sweep. And circle. How you guys doing? 1 more. Up. And down. And sweep. And back. Okay, great. Hands to the hips. And then we'll scoot back to the front of the mat. Standing pigeon. Ground down with the left. Bend the right knee up. Right heel to the top of the left thigh. Sit. And both hands, and just take your palms at the chest here. Sit. A little curl in the tailbone if you'd like. Watching if you're not leaning forward too much. Inhale back up, right knee up. Reach it back, high lunge. Both hands to the top of that left thigh. Pull the right thigh in. On each exhale, come down a little more. Imagine there was like vents and it was like pulling, like the wind, it was like, you're like at a Beyonce concert or something. And there's like wind just pulling it up. So that was really that air element and like swirling everywhere. Okay, let's do a little pulse, not too much. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. For 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms high. Inhale. Exhale, back down. Right knee down. Left knee down. And we'll go hands to the hips. Mini Ustrasana. And you can totally have curling your toes. And look up. If you're listening to the playlist, we're listening to Lady Gaga right now. I just love her. Okay, and then back to tabletop. Curl toes, hips up. Downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Nice out. Okay, let's go. Right leg in, a little cross. And then come back. We'll go left leg in, cross. Now push with your hands so you're not just sinking in your chest. Good, and then uncross. Take one in, take one out. Okay, look forward, walk forward, toes together now. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, bow. Big sweep. And palms back at your chest. Hands to the hips, ground down with the right. Bend the left knee up. Left heel to the top of the right thigh. Sit. So sometimes I have a tendency to kind of stick my butt out, so I bring it in. So my hips are nice and squared. And my toes here are nice and flex. Both hands at the chest. I press my hands in to activate my biceps, my triceps. So again, it's this idea of unifying everything, not leaving anything out. Bring the hands for the hips, maybe a bit better on balance. Yeah, left knee up and then reach it back. High lunge. Both hands to the top of the right thigh. Pull the back heel, low ribs in. Then the chin is nice and high, so the chin is not like this. Both hands to the hips. Let's go pulsing a little. I've told you before, I love to add these little yoga conditioning into the pose to kind of get the blood circulating even more, healing your joint, sending nice fresh blood and oxygen. I know sometimes we feel we're not doing that much, but don't ever underestimate little subtle movements that we should do. Sweep your arms up. Inhale, look up. And then palms together, down, left knee down, right knee down. Hands to the hips, okay? So let's get going with our legs. I kind of like to uncurl my toes, but you feel out what works best for you. If you had a break, you could also take your breath into in between your thighs. I'm just not having breaks. I'm not assuming that you have that stuff at home, okay? So inhale, reach your arms up. And sit it back down. Two more. Up and down. And then one. And then last one. Up and down. Okay, other side. Up and down. Up and down. Two more. Okay, good. Let's do a little toe killer. So we'll go ahead to that same sequence, but without stopping, so everything will be shorter, more dynamic. So listening carefully, and sometimes you can even try like not looking at the computer, just listening to my voice and trusting that your body knows this, because it does. Both hands down on your mat and go ahead, tap, 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 tap. Okay, curl toes, hips up, downward dog. Breathe in, sigh out. Let's do one cross really quick. Cross, hips up, sits bones high. Okay, uncross, other side. And uncross. Well done. Look forward, walk forward. Toes together. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, bow. Sweep your arms all the way up, look up. And palms back at the chest. Okay, let's begin. Hands to the hips, ground down with the left. Bend the right knee up, right heel to the left, sit. Palms at the chest, stay. Ignite your inner thighs, Smile, wink at whoever's doing this with you in your household. Right knee up and then reach back. Both hands to the top. Let's go ahead right away. Little pulse. Little pulse. Last one. Reach high. If you were victorious, you're looking at an eagle flying around you. And then palms together. Hands down. Right knee, left knee. Right away. Up and down. Woo. Up and back. 2 more. And down. 1 more. And down. Other side. 2 more. Last one. Okay, we got this. 2 arms up. We're doing the back stroke. Okay, last one. All right, so we're those that were here on Monday. We did the joy breath of joy. So we go up and back in. We go up and back in. I like to bring my little girl here. I go out and back in. 1 more. And back in. Okay, come back to your eagle. Or if you've been loving the heart, the Anahata Mudra, go ahead, middle of the fingers. And we did thumb down and then both fingers up. All right, let's go ahead and link everything that we've learned in this sequence, okay? Release your mudra. I'm gonna go ahead, high five you, say you're amazing, and come to tabletop position, curl toes, hips up, downward dog, breathe in, and then sigh out. Now on this one, can you get the right foot back? Yeah, oh la la. Okay, right foot forward. Now left foot back, right? We used to do the front. We got the cross on the front. Now it's on the back. Okay, and then forward. Look forward, walk forward, please. Toes together. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, bow, pull the belly button in. Press through your feet, reach your arms all the way up, look up. And then palms back at the chest. Well, I reckon we need to do the other side. Hands to the hips, ground down with the right, bend the left knee up. Left heel to the top of the right thigh, sit. Palms at the chest. Lift the left knee up, reach it back, high lunge. High lunge, both hands to the top of the right thigh. Go ahead, bounce, lift, get into that front hip. For 3, 2, last one. Reach your arms way high. Palms back at the chest, left knee down, right hand. Left hand, go ahead, up and down, up and down. Can't decide if I want to curl my toes or not. Okay, other side, up, up. 2 more, up, up. Okay, so we've been doing back strokes. Now let's do front strokes. So we go, up. I guess it's more like butterfly strokes. 2 and 4. Good. All right. Let's go and try to peek it for a camel. Okay. So the option is to curl your toes, both hands to your low back. You could stay right here. That's a perfect camel. Sometimes we forget. Or right hand to your right heel. And then left hand to your left heel. Pull the belly button in, the heart stays nice and elevated as you look up. And then left hand to the low back, right hand to the low back, belly, rib cage, head, and then down. And then the choice for the Eagle Mudra or the Anahata Mudra that it's been displayed in our group. All right. So look forward, plant your hands, and let's go into some low lunge variations. Going back to that big heart opener that we did on Monday. So reach the right foot forward. Okay. And then see what's going on here. You're already feeling something in that left hip. You might want to even take it high, right? And just get in that left hip. You're still nice and hold up through the inner thighs. Now, you might want to take it wider. Well, go ahead for a twist on the right side. So what I like to do, I take my right hand and I almost create a traction in the right thigh. And then I find the revolve. And often I find myself almost slouch over. So pull up. So you're working and pulling the navel in. So create to gather the power of the belly, and then create that revolve. Okay, and perhaps that's where you stay. Perhaps you want to go a bit further. Okay, the yoga just wants you to try. It doesn't want you to worry about how far, I get from what you get. That makes no sense in yoga, this aspect of a better posture or lesser posture. So you see here, I'm bending my shin. That might be where I want to be. Or reach the right arm up. Now that our shoulders are nice and warmed up, and I try to grab my back foot. Some of you will even want to go on my forearms. I'm not going there this morning, but you're absolutely welcome to. And I can open super wide. Okay, and literally slingshot my heart open. And then come back down. Okay. And from here, Pigeon Post. So take it slowly. We'll bring the right shin onto a slant. And then come down, mindful of your knees. I'll look back, make sure my foot is nice and straight. Coming onto my fingertips first. And perhaps I want to go on my forearms. Don't get too cozy because we still have a bit of activity. Alright, bring it back, all your tools. In these moments of intermission, what can you bring with you that works for you? Perhaps it's the color green. Perhaps it's internally saying to yourself, I am surrounded by love. Perhaps it's the symbol of the eagle that we've introduced today. A symbol of courage, a symbol of resiliency. Last breath here. Good. And then pull back. And come back. Take your time. Sway your hips left. sway your hips right. And we'll go and bring the left foot forward for your work a low lunge on the other side. So take it stage by stage. Sometimes I think both of my sides have like different names and different personality. They're just so different in what they want and what they need. And you know, awareness of that takes a lot of attention and a lot of effort and a lot of will, I'd say, to not stay apathetic, you know, to the way your body feels on any given day. Okay, so right hand down, see if you want to go for the revolve. Okay, perhaps you want to bend. And perhaps you want to go all the way back. And this one doesn't want to reach, so I'll keep it right there. I think one of the, you know, most amazing side effect of working on the portal of your heart is all the self-acceptance that resides there. And then come back. And we'll go into our pigeon. A lot of birds this morning. So the shin is on a slant. I can look back. Make sure that leg is nice and straight. I've been really impressed by the attendance of this class, I must say. Very, very impressed of you all showing up with edge regularly. Okay, figuring out, do you want to go on your forearms? You may. Last breath, go ahead, pull back and find our way to tabletop. Just sway, just a little sway. Getting the blood and circulation back into your legs. Okay, let's just come back up to stand. And I want to do that exercise that we did. It's a bit of a cardio exercise. So I've told you, working with the heart, there's a lot of like this, sometimes these, I work, you know, in my classes, these are like our peak postures where we're like just so open. And in a way, that's what you're teaching your body. Like, you think your body would know naturally. But when you do these movements, you're embodying freedom. You're embodying, you know, openness and vastness of being, okay? And then we'll add, I did it so quick last week, but we'll add the cross, right? So it's kind of like a yogi's like jumping jack. So out, in, so it goes really quick. And you can obviously go to your own pace, okay? Are you guys ready? I'm ready. So out, freedom. And we go in, out, in, out. For 3, 2, 2, and 1. Okay. And stay here. Let's gather in Mudra. on our backs. Okay, let's go on your backs. And we'll go pull the thighs in. Let me just check the time here. Okay, so pull the thighs in and we'll go knee circles one way. And the other way. I think I was telling you guys this, that in my yoga community circles, like Facebook groups, or even on Instagram, we're all getting a kick of all these yoga teachers that have are known to have really hard classes. Now because there's so much live streaming going on, they get to take their own classes and they're like, bleh, you know. I find this so funny. Okay, come back to center. Yeah. So it's good all around. So pull your thighs in, you can go knees on the side. We'll go lower the left foot down and keep the right thigh in, and we'll go circle on the right side. So thank God I'm not so hard. I've softened over the years. I think I have. Other side. Okay, and then lower. Bend the left knee and go circle on the left. Switch side. And then back in. I'd love if we did a tree pose, but on our back. So hands to the hips, ground. Extend the left leg out. Take the foot below or above the knee. I usually have to pull my left hip down. And we can go ahead, reconnect with our mudra. And take the left hand and we'll go for a twist here. So take your time. It's like a 180 with the knee. You can go on the left side and then extend the right arm out. Try to pull the right knee as close as you can to your chest. And bring the right knee in. Good, and extend the right leg out. And we'll go ahead, bend the left knee, take the foot below or above the knee, both hands to your hip bones, get the shoulder blades in. And I'll connect with my other mudra here, so index, thumb, up. And I'll let that go, and I'll take my right hand to the left, and I'll go for the complete 180 as I do a twist on the other side. Extend the left arm out. Excuse my child's sudden burst of excitement. Back to center. And go ahead, give yourself a nice little squeeze just to realign the spine. And we'll go ahead in our last relaxation. So I'll come up to a seat, but you can stay lying down, have the arms away from the body, the feet are at least mat width apart. I'll just come up to guide you through this closing relaxation. The most important part of class is stay with me, okay? Gather your tools and your portals into the present moment. Perhaps you're breathing green right now and everything is green, like inside, outside you. You're imagining you're wearing green. The room around you is green. We have the eagle soaring around you, gifting you with courage. Whatever helps you to stay here as you are. Use it. One more minute, ever so present, ever so here. The deepest we go, the closer we are to each other. And physical distancing has nothing to do with that connection. Okay, deepen your breath. One at a time. Moving little by little. Come on your side, roll over. And prop yourself up, have your arms just whatever naturally where they land. You're an expert in singing mantras now. Leaning into, if you don't usually sing, just lean into that. Encourage you to. I am surrounded by love. 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 Last one. I am surrounded by love. Is it 3 sweep ups with the arms? Inhale, reach your arms up, cross your arms back. 2 more. heart too. Join your palms at your chest. Okay. Staying with that embodiment of courage today, I salute you for your effort and awareness this morning. What a privilege it is for me to witness your unfolding. Namaste. Namaste. You're amazing. You're so amazing. I'll see you Friday. Have such a great day. Drink lots of water. Take care of yourselves. Couple things is that my Chic West membership, the door closes tonight at midnight. If you have questions about that, please do inquire. My membership houses all my tools, everything that I've tested, tried, and I know to be true, to ground me, and it's been a gateway for me into a magical life. So I'd love to have you in there. Beautiful circle of women. We're like each other's believing mirrors, as Julia Cameron would put it. And the last thing is paint night. On Friday, I'm hosting a paint night in my house. It's super family oriented. It's from Atlantic time. It's from 7 to 8:30. I'm calling it Wave and Wine. And I've even conned my husband and my son to do it. So we're gonna paint waves. And so that'll be super fun. All the information are on my Facebook